Hello, all my Storytime friends. This is Sandusky District Library's virtual summer storytime. We're on week 6. Are you ready? All right, let's get started. Hands go up and hands go down. I can turn myself around. I can stand up on one shoe. I can listen, so can you. I can sit, I'll show you how. Story time is starting now. Welcome, welcome, all my friends. I am so glad you're here. So today we're leaving the prairies and heading to the wetlands. Can you help me get there? All right, let's go. On the count of 3, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Hooray, I made it. Okay, so my first book I'd like to share with you today is called I Don't Want to Be a Frog, and it's written by Deb Petty, and it's illustrated by Mike Bolt. Ready? I don't want to be a frog. I want to be a cat. You can't be a cat. Why not? Because you're a frog. I don't like being a frog. It's too wet. Well, you can't be a cat. I want to be a rabbit. You can't be a rabbit. Why not? Look, I can hop. Sure, but where are your long ears? Besides, what's wrong with being a frog? I don't like being a frog. It's too slimy. That may be, but you can't be a rabbit. I want to be a pig. You can't be a pig. Why not? Most of all because you're a frog, but also because you don't have a curly tail or eat garbage. I can eat garbage. Everyone says that until they eat garbage. Sorry, you can't be a pig. I want to be an owl. Of course you want to be an owl. Being an owl is the greatest thing ever. Boy, would you love being an owl. So can I be an owl then? No, of course not. Why not? 1, you don't have wings. 2, you don't look wise. 3, you can't turn your head all the way around. 4, you are a frog. What's wrong with being a frog anyway? Too much bug eating. I see. But still, no, being an owl for you. Why so glum? I don't want to be a frog. What do you want to be then? Not a frog. I want to be a cat or a rabbit or a pig or an owl. Something cute and warm. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I loved eating cats. I love eating rabbits and pigs and owls. And I'm pretty hungry. I might just go gobble some up right now. That's terrible. So I am. But guess the one thing I never eat. Badgers? No. I eat badgers. Lots of badgers. Frogs? Bingo. Why don't you eat frogs? Because they're too wet and slimy and full of bugs. Yep. I guess you can't fight nature. We are what we are. You are a fierce hunter. And you are a wet, slimy, bug-eating, very lucky frog. You should just be happy you're not a fly. What's wrong with being a flat? Oh, I see the fly. The end. Okay, boys and girls. This week's craft is pretty simple. So in your craft kit and if you haven't gotten one, we still have some available. Just come in by the library and pick one up today. You're going to have a sheet that looks like this. And it might not be white, it might be purple, it might be pink. It might be a different color. And what all you're going to do is you're going to color your frog however you want to color it. Do you want to give it polka dots? You want to make it a rainbow? Do you want to color it one color? However you want to color that frog. And then you're going to, with the help of a grown-up, and if you're going to take some safety scissors and you're going to cut out your lily pad and your frog. And if you're a little unsure about scissors, have your grown-up help you, okay? And have them cut out your lily pad and your frog. And then you're just going to take glue or tape, and you're just going to tape your frog onto its lily pad. See? Really easy this week. So my next story I'd like to share with you today is called, let me get it up on the screen. It's called, If You Ever Want to Bring an Alligator to School, Don't. And it's by Elise Parsley. I wonder why you shouldn't bring an alligator to school. If your teacher tells you to bring something from nature for show and tell, she means a hollow stick or a bird's nest or some sparkly rocks. She does not want you to bring an alligator. If you bring an alligator anyways, she'll tell you that alligators are trouble. You tell her that it's okay and that you know all about alligators. This alligator will be quiet and good and he won't eat anyone. Cross your heart. But during spelling, your teacher will hear laughing. Chat, chomp, chap, chip, chip, chimp, chomp. This is because the alligator will be showing you funny pictures. Your teacher will write your name on the board. Oh, that little girl's name is Magnolia. And now you have to stand last in line for lunch. You'll take away the crayons and tell the alligator to be quiet and wait for show and tell. Then during art, an airplane will fly across the room. This is because the alligator will be showing you origami. Your teacher will draw a check by your name. And now you have to stay in from recess. You take away the paper and order the alligator to be good and wait for show and tell. During math, you'll notice the alligator is a little hungry. You'll give the alligator 3 pieces of your favorite gum and beg him not to eat anyone and for Pete's sakes to wait for show and tell. The good thing is this will stop him from eating any kids. The bad thing is that alligators will smack and twirl the gum. And your teacher will notice. She'll draw 2 more checks by your name and an underline. Now you have to go to the principal's office after school. Oh no. During lunch, you won't even get to eat your egg and cheese sandwich because somebody will gobble up everything but the crust. By now, of course, you wish you brought a hollow stick or a bird's nest or some sparkly rocks for show and tell instead of an alligator. By now, you'd rather have some dirt than an alligator. You will wish this alligator would just go home. Well, here's what I would do if I were you. First, at show and tell, you'll sit quietly and learn about hollow sticks and bird's nests and sparkly rocks. It'll be your turn. You'll tell how alligators are super big and how alligators have over 74 super sharp teeth and how alligators are super tough. It's a fact. They're strong and they're tough and they aren't scared of anything except other alligators and humans. Booga, 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 booga. Your teacher will be impressed. You might even not have to go to the principal's office for all the mischief that day. You see the alligator running away? But then again, you might have to. Yeah, if you ever want to bring an alligator to school, don't. They're trouble. The end. All right, my friends, those are the two books I wanted to share with you today. I would like to share with you a couple of our brand new books that we have here at the library. One is called Turtle in a Tree. A turtle in a tree? Let's see what that one's all about. This one is about Charlie Chooses. It's a little boy who's trying to figure out which puppy will be for him, would be the perfect puppy for him. And then the last one is called Ducks on the Road, and it's a counting adventure. So those are the three books I have for you that I wanted to share with you. I will be back next week, and next week will be our very last virtual story time for the summer. And next week we're going into the forest. So, okay, I hope to see you then. All right, are you ready for our ending poem? All right, tickle the stars, tickle your toes, turn around and tickle your nose. Reach down low, reach up high. Story time is over, so wave goodbye. Bye everyone, I'll see you next week.